Hi there, I'm Cameron Kunzelman, and welcome back to, I believe, episode 4 of this Grand Theft Auto 3 Let's Play. Today we're going to be continuing some of the missions of this initial first island. Hope you're doing well today. I'm doing great, I guess. Meant to wake up really early and do this. Wanted to do it at 9 o'clock in the morning. Wanted to get up and early, get busy. Turns out, cannot do that. Got up way late, made coffee way late, got a cup of coffee again today. You know how I feel about that. You know how I feel about getting my cup of coffee in. So yeah, we're just gonna continue this kind of thing. Now we've got lots of different mission types open. So I think what we're gonna do initially is we're gonna go do. This cab driver's gonna get his car back. There's no need for the police in Liberty City. No reason to call them. Really no reason to call the police ever, but especially not Liberty City. So we're going to go do one of these car missions. We're sort of spinning all around and doing all these different things. Come to think of it, I think that maybe doing these missions might be what unlock the blue car from Joey.
El burro at the Diablos. You are new in Liberty, but already you are gaining a reputation on the streets. There is a street race starting by the old school hall near the Callahan Bridge. Get yourself some wheels, and first through all the checkpoints wins the prize.
I honestly don't know. I can't remember, and in between one of these episodes, I should probably look it up. But right now, what we're going to do is we're going to go to this race. We're going to try to win this race. This is another one of those great missions where you can... let's see if we can do it with a police car here.
All right, I'm down!
Uh-oh. Arrested. Mission failed. Busted. Whoops. That's how it happens. You know it, I know it, we all know it. My bad. Oh, so this is the first time I've been arrested. Take all my stuff away. It wanted to show me a tooltip, but I didn't let it. So in any case, I forget how you actually unlock the blue vehicle from Joey, and we're just going to do some of his missions, and we'll see what happens. Little note from last episode. Someone told me that I could have, for the Tony mission where I needed to go dispose of that body, someone told me that I could have just gone to 8-Ball and gotten some grenades. Or no, that was the one where I needed to destroy the truck. That could be true. Looks like all of my attempts to do missions here. Normally I'm a little bit more put together, but we'll do this secret mission. It's not really a secret mission. It's missions for the guy who owns the dog food factory, Marty Chonks.
I run the bitchin' dog food factory around the corner. I got money troubles, but hey, who doesn't, right? I'm meeting my bank manager later. He's a crooked bastard that keeps bumping up the loan repayment so he can cut a slice. Take my car, pick him up, and bring him back here. I got a little surprise for that blood-sucking leech.
So these missions are pretty interesting, partially because they're kind of secret. Not really secret, but kind of secret. And partially because they just seem kind of phoned in and extra. This guy never really shows up again. He's never really important. Oh yeah, I'm gonna go get the appropriate car.
Your empire's fallen apart over the last 100 years.
But it doesn't really integrate itself into the plot. It kind of feels like maybe they just had either, had an idea for this and wanted to integrate it into the larger plot and couldn't, so they just made the missions anyway and then went from there. I don't really know. It's kind of a weird anomaly, and I don't think I've ever seen a Rockstar or heard a Rockstar developer talk about this, or about these missions in particular. I know there were lots of, in magazines at the time, lots of, oh, there's a secret mission here. Oh, you can do these missions. I think maybe you get a car at the end or some sort of unlockable. But I don't really remember. If you know of any postmortems or any interviews where, with developers or designers or writers for this game that happen to deal with the Marty Chonks missions, just let me know. But yeah, they're all pretty simple. You go out, you pick someone up, you bring them back, and something mysterious happens. I know you're really concerned. You're really worried about what kind of mysterious thing could happen here. So let's find out. Let's see what kind of thing we can get here. He's gonna go in. He's gonna go meet Mr. Chonks. I also believe that these Marty Chonks missions have a timer on them as well, that they're only available during certain times.
Get your hands off me, ass!
Squish. So now I gotta take it to the Crusher. But you can see how by putting the city together, saying, okay, the city has X, Y, Z different... Oh, I didn't mean to kill that guy at all. Jumped right in the way. But, by giving the city... Oh, sorry. XYZ qualities, right? So the city will have a Crusher. The Crusher will do this, which is to say that the Crusher gets rid of cars. Once you do that, you're able to sort of mix and match and make missions. So in designing these Marty Chonks missions, you're able to say, well, what do we want them to do? We know that players, as a verb, right, or as a potential action they can pick up things, right? So they can pick up people. And so picking up allows us to mix and match that with destroy, or pick someone up and trigger a separate event. So trigger a chase, or pick something up and have another vehicle explode. So there are several different ways there are ways of building the city, right? You build the city as a particular kind of possibility space, right? That has a particular set of verbs, a particular set of actions that players can perform there. And then you just sort of connect the dots. It's a little bit like Tom Francis's game Gunpoint, right? Gunpoint's about connecting different dots together to make particular solutions, and in a way it's a great metaphor for talking about game design and development. It's about creating inputs and outputs and then connecting them together in interesting ways. Alright, so now we're going to go try... I really want to do a Joey mission. I want to do the next Joey mission. We will go ahead and grab this Banshee here. Oh, I need to use this car to get the other car. Can't believe I almost forgot. I like that if you could see that Mafia member back there. He's just walking down the street with a handgun. Which is bad if you make them angry. Whoops. Which is bad if you make them angry, but good if you need a handgun. You can just hit them with your car. Let's see where this guy is. Yeah, so just bloop. I don't really feel very much guilt about killing the Mafia guy. Oh, he's not dead. He's just sort of draining underneath the car. And there we go, rearmed. Because they took all my weapons away at the police station. Alright, so there's a pretty cool little kind of jumpy thing up here. We can look at that really fast while we're waiting. Sorry, guys. I forget where it is. Somewhere here. Probably there. Maybe here. Nope. So, a friend of the show, Jim, asked us to, or asked me, said something to me about talking about haircuts. I don't know what the thing is I'm looking for. Talk about haircuts in the game. I think haircuts are cool. I think characters with haircuts are even cooler. Yeah, I don't know where this thing is. Never mind. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Gonna try to swerve into me. Anyway, so Jim asked about haircuts. I think that the main character, our Mr. Anonymous, whatever his name actually is, I think that his haircut is super cool, and I think it still looks good today. I think his character model overall still really looks cool. I know this isn't super fun to watch. Let's go ahead and I'm just going to go ahead and grab the next Tony mission. I'm just worried about going too far in the Tony missions and closing out some of the Joey ones, but I think maybe there are a couple gates in between here and then. Anyway. Alright, so let's go ahead and grab this. But I think his model is great. I think everyone has a really cool, like, clamshell haircut, almost. And I think that's neat. I like the idea of that. See, look at this, Look at that little, like, duck bill he's got going out the front. I think that's really great. He's got some sideburns, kind of. Not really. I think he's a stylish guy. Notice that in front of Tony's house is this Kuruma rather than the Sentinel that the Mafia uses, which leads me to believe this is his mother's car, which I find great.
He's off making people bleed. Or trying to. He'll never be as tough as his pop. But he left you a note on the table.
The laundry has agreed to pay. You did real good, kid. Go collect the cash and bring it back here.
You did real good, kid.
They may be shoving a firecracker up your ass, but don't take no crap. Nobody, I mean nobody, messes with Tony Cipriani.
The problem here is, of course, that everyone messes with Tony Cipriani. Cipriani, however he says it. Quite literally everyone, right? We saw him get shot. His car got messed up earlier. Little joke. Don't know if it's subtle or not, but certainly a joke. Worth joking about, having a josh about. I'm gonna turn this radio back on. So yeah, this mission, we're gonna go collect this money. I'm pretty sure what happens is you get ambushed. I don't really know. We're kind of at the point now in the game where missions are less direct. So if you remember, the missions we've been doing so far have been pretty straightforward. You go to a place, you do a thing, you pick something up, you take something there, you kill a guy, right? But now, the game starts mixing those up a little bit and giving you different kinds of missions. Is this where I'm supposed to be? I don't remember. I should really start paying more attention when they are telling me what to do. Oh yeah, here we go. Oh yeah, so this is kind of rough. I might die here. I have a memory of this being a pretty difficult thing. Yeah, because these dudes roll on me from all these different directions. And I'm definitely not equipped. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to steal this car, drive away, and then come back with a vengeance. The razor's edge. Don't look down, just keep your head finished. Ah! Murder. Yeah, see, they all have, like we were talking about earlier, I think that the protagonist for this game is a pretty squishy guy. This has got to be a horrifying experience for the people I'm murdering, right? People are rolling into them. Police don't care at all. Well, I say that, and immediately the police begin to care. But yeah, so this truck just goes totally hog wild and starts murdering them. Their own truck. Uh-oh. I think that might kill the police too. Oh no, it didn't. I like that when explosions happen, other cars sort of try to get away from it. We will, well, I can go back and get my own car, so we don't leave anything at the scene. But yeah, so he is pretty squishy outside of combat, or outside when he is in combat, and it's just his body. And later in the game, and maybe already now, in some like hidden locations, but later in the game it'll be easier to purchase and just to have body armor, and that really makes you less squishy. But yeah, taking on 7 guys at one time or whatever is still a pretty rough thing at this stage in the game, I think. Some people might not feel that way. Some people are probably just better at the game than I am. I think that's probably a safe assumption. Alright, so we'll go ahead and do another one. These are pretty simple. Oh, so this one's a great mission. I think this is... Well, we'll listen.
Don Salvatore has called a meeting. I need you to collect the limo and his boy Joey from the garage. Then get Luigi from his club. Come back here and pick me up. Then we'll all drive over to the boss's place together. Those triads, they don't know when to stop. They want a war, they got a war. Now get going.
I'm pretty sure this is not the mission that locks out, or that locks me out of, get my Banshee. That locks me out of Joey's missions, but it's one of these. We'll find out. Uh-oh, come on. Eventually what happens is you're doing missions for Don Salvatore and well, you're just doing missions for several people at one time, and there's a trigger that happens in the story. And I don't want to spoil it yet if you haven't played the game. It's been kind of non-story spoilery for the most part so far, and so what happens then is that it just sort of stops the mafia stories. Roll up here to Joey's house. Get in the passenger seat, scoot over a little bit.
How you doing?
Wonder how many takes it took Michael Rappaport to get "How you doing" just right. So I'm pretty sure what happens here is that I have to be real careful with the limo, or at least back when I played this. I don't want to test it, but back when I played this as a teen tween, I really thought you had to be careful with the limo. I thought that was really important, and that... Oh, shit! Well, it doesn't matter now. Clearly you don't have to be that careful with the limo. Now I'm at the point where when I'm driving through Triad territory, which is once again right beside Luigi's territory, or Mafia territory, due to how small this world is, they will shoot at me. Let's see here. Let's try to navigate this as brutally as possible all the way over here. Hong Kong. Luigi takes his time getting in the limo.
How you doing, kid?
So if you kind of think about the missions we've been doing so far, the main character of the game is still pretty much a gopher. Still just kind of doing slow, working his way up to the top style missions. You know, beginning of Goodfellas kind of stuff. And we'll see. We'll see later on in the game if he does anything else, if he does some different kind of stuff. It's Tony Cipriani. His mother, of course, is not around. Not screaming at him right now, I guess. Look at that guy walking into the wall. He's very serious about what he's doing right now. I love that due to the way this game works, this is a stretch limo, but it still only has 2 seats in the back and 2 seats up front. Yeah, so this is what happens. So they're going to try to kill me. This is why you have to kind of protect your limo. Because they try to kill you. However, it's not super difficult. How do I look behind? Oh, yeah. So they're rolling after me. Look at that. Alright. We're just going right here, though, so it's not so bad. It's pretty easy if you hit that going too fast, or if they're running into you from the very end there. It's pretty easy just to shoot right out into the water and die. I remember doing that a million different times. Playing this game before. But anyway, what I wanted to say about the limo is that it's a giant stretch limo. There are still only 3 seats, and so he's got to walk up and sit with me.
Hey, Luigi! Oh, my girls have been missing you so long, Salvatore. You've been away too long.
You tell them once this unfortunate business is taken care of, we'll all go down to the club and celebrate, okay? It's my boy.
How you doing, Pop?
You got yourself a good woman yet? Hey, your mother, God bless her soul, would be turning over in her grave to see you without a wife.
I know, Pop. I'm working on it.
Tony! How's your mama? She's a great woman, you know. Strong. Firenze.
She's good. Fine.
Terrific, terrific. Now listen, you guys, you go inside while I talk to our new friend here. I see nothing but good things for you, my boy.
Great. Once again, this is
Talk business, so you're gonna look.
the little blue thing hadn't appeared. I just wanted to walk around in there for a minute.
Move your butt.
So Maria becomes an important character.
Every time. And here she is,
So we'll see.
the one and only Queen of Sheba. What were you doing up there? Whatever it was, I bet it cost me money.
Well, you don't think I hang around here for the conversation, do you?
Get in the car and keep your big mouth shut. Take the limo, but bring it back in one piece, you hear me? And watch her. She can be trouble.
Yeah. I'm sure your new lapdog has everything covered. And isn't he big and strong? Hey, Fido, let's go visit Chico and get some party treats. He's at the rail station at the Chinatown waterfront, I think.
And so with Maria, you get another, really the first, major woman, character who is a woman, in the Grand Theft Auto game. Sorry for my long pause. I'm just trying to think here, to make sure I didn't miss one during the earlier missions. But short of the girl you take to Joey, who I don't think shows up again after those couple missions, Maria's the first sort of significant character. And she's interesting because she's sort of the bridge between this section of the game and the next one. And I do actually think that her arc is interesting, even if she just sort of has the unfortunate stereotype or embodies the unfortunate trope of like the woman who gets you in trouble, right? This very crime drama noir kind of well-tread territory.
A little, some spank?
Hey, Chico. Nah, just the usual.
There you go, lady. Hey, maybe you should check out the warehouse party at the east end of Atlantic Keys.
Thanks, Chico. See you around.
Gracias. And enjoy. That's good stuff.
I like Chico's shoes. I think they're pretty cool. So we're going to take her over to this party. You take her to the party and the police break it up. It's pretty serious. Got to do a little bit of chasing. And so this is one of the first sort of multi-stage, or now we're entering into the realm of these multi-stage missions that have us doing different things, all within the cover of one mission. And they're pretty frustrating because I don't believe this game has very good checkpointing, if it has checkpointing at all. So if you fail at any point in the mission, you have to start all the way over. And some of these are pretty easy, at least for me, right? And I think you know exactly how good I am at games at this point. But I think some of them are easier to fail than you might think. Or they're easier for me to fail than you might think. Look at this beautiful skyline we got over here. Got this 1, 2, 3, 4 big buildings just hanging out on the horizon. I don't think I'm supposed to be doing anything. I think I'm just supposed to be chilling out. Yeah, here we go. Uh-oh, there's a police raid! I don't know why I have access to a scanner, but this is the first time we've seen the SWAT team appear. So these are SWAT vans. They will come and they drop off police. I'm waiting on her to come back. They'll drop off police, and I believe that they will drop down spike strips as well. This is a pretty cool mission if you want to completely abandon the mission. You can steal that car up there, which I've forgotten the name of. But you can steal it very early in the game, because it doesn't open up until the second or the third island in this game. So as every island unlocks, you get, I guess, different social classes, different demographics, and those different demographics have different kinds of cars. So when you open up the financial district, you get these ridiculous sports cars. I think maybe 2 or 3 or more of them open up. When you open up the Yakuza, you end up with like tricked out like racing cars, I guess. Cops are hounding me. I'm gonna drive into this thing and cops are gonna leave me alone. Look at that. Look at that. Cops never not to mess with Don Salvatore. I like how you walk up stairs, which is just floating.
For the first time in a long while. You treated me really good with respect and everything. Oh, I better go. I'll see you around, I hope.
Not really sure who does her voice. I can't pick that up as well as I can pick up some of the other more I don't know, typecast actors. That's kind of a bad way to put it, but it's kind of true. Michael Rappaport, he's in this type of media. And Michael Madsen is the person I couldn't think of the other day, who is Tony Cipriani. He's also, you know, he's typecast into these. Gonna do some fast driving. Whoa! Too fast, too furious, and I acted the fool. Whoa! Here we go. I'm a really big fan. I know I've talked about this already, but I'm a really big fan of this Mafia Sentinel car. Wish I got to use it more often. Alright, so I think we're coming to the close of the episode here. Hopefully we'll be able to do some Joey missions next time. It seems like a thing that needs to be done. If you like this, be sure to rate, comment, and subscribe. Subscribe. That's a big thing. Getting my subscription numbers up is a huge help to me. So if you like this, definitely give it a shot. You know, subscribe. Find out the next things I do. At some point I'm going to be LPing a different game or doing an additional LP of something else, maybe bouncing back and forth, and I definitely want some feedback on that. So, if you like this, you can follow me on Twitter, twitter.com/ckunzelman, CKUNZELMAN. Anyway, thanks so much, and we will see you next time at, is it Eddie's Garage? It's Eddie's Garage.